In today's video, we'll delve into the essence of what makes a great actor. The source material we'll be referencing today is from the Oscar-winning screenplay Good Will Hunting and Oscar winner Robin Williams. The best way to learn acting is by watching and analyzing the greats in their process, and that's exactly what we're doing in this video today. Watch this iconic scene from Good Will Hunting, and we'll break down the scene into its subtleties and nuances.
So what's this? A taster's choice moment between guys?
This is really nice. You got a thing for swans? Is this like a fetish? It's something like maybe we need to devote some time to?
Thought about what you said to me the other day about my painting. Stayed up half the night thinking about it. Something occurred to me. I fell into a deep, peaceful sleep and haven't thought about you since. You know what occurred to me?
No.
You're just a kid. You don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about.
Why, thank you.
It's all right. You've never been out of Boston.
Nope.
So if I asked you about art, you'd probably give me the skinny on every art book ever written. Michelangelo. You know a lot about him. Life's work, political aspirations, him and the Pope, sexual orientation, the whole works, right? I bet you can't tell me what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel. You've never actually stood there and looked up at that beautiful ceiling. Seen that. If I ask you about women, you'd probably give me a syllabus of your personal favorites. You may have even been laid a few times. You can't tell me what it feels like to wake up next to a woman and feel truly happy. You're a tough kid. I ask you about war, you'd probably throw Shakespeare at me, right? Once more into the breach, dear friends. But you've never been near one. You've never held your best friend's head in your lap and watch him gasp his last breath looking to you for help. I ask you about love, probably quote me a sonnet. But you've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. Known someone that could level you with her eyes. Feeling like God put an angel on earth just for you. Who could rescue you from the depths of hell. And you wouldn't know what it's like to be her angel. To have that love for her be there forever. Through anything. Through cancer. And you would know about sleeping sitting up in a hospital room for 2 months holding her hand because the doctors could see in your eyes that the terms visiting hours don't apply to you. You don't know about real loss because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much. I look at you, I don't see an intelligent, confident man. I see a cocky, scared, shitless kid. But you're a genius, Will. No one denies that. No one could possibly understand the depths of you. But you presume to know everything about me because you saw a painting of mine. You ripped my fucking life apart. You're an orphan, right? Do you think I'd know the first thing about how hard your life has been? How you feel? Who you are? Because I read Oliver Twist? Does that encapsulate you? Personally, I don't give a shit about all that because you know what? I can't learn anything from you. I can't read in some book. Unless you want to talk about you. Who you are. And I'm fascinated. I'm in. But you don't want to do that, do you, sport? You're terrified of what you might say. Your move, Chief.
Before we delve into our main points, take a moment to share what you observed in the comment section down below. Consider it a chance to sharpen your actor's intuition and own your analytical skills from the comfort of your own home. Now, let's embark on our analysis. In the realm of film, the art of stillness is key. While occasional bursts of physicality may punctuate a scene, simplicity and precision in movement are often favored. This deliberate choice draws viewers closer, allowing them to focus intently on the actor's performance and emotional canvas. The impact of this scene is amplified by its minimal physical distractions. Witness how Oscar winner Michael Caine expertly describes this principle.
And it's a story of Jack Lemmon, who was working with George Cukor. And it was his first movie, and he'd come from Broadway, theater. And he kept doing it, a scene. George would say, cut, less, Jack, less. Jack would do it again. George, cut, less, less. Again, cut, less. And Jack finally said, look, if I do any less, I'll be doing nothing. And George said, now you've got it.
Now, watch this actress ask Michael Caine about the nuances between theater and film acting.
Do you think then on film acting, and the difference between film and stage is you do take your time much more on film?
Yeah, because you can do things, you see, which people can't see. All I've got to do is go, and that's a big movement. You go, what did he do? What happened there? Yeah. Movie acting is relaxation. It's easy. If you are knocking yourself out, you're doing it wrong.
As actors, our aim is to be relaxed and concise, especially in the context of film. So now that you understand all of this, let's test out this theory by spinning through the scene so you can see exactly how little movement actually occurs from the actors. As you can see, very little movement occurred. The camera is your friend, and the camera's framing will dictate your freedom of movement. Actors tend to do too much, and in truth, you don't have to try so hard. Let's see what Oscar winner Robert De Niro has to say about this.
It's simpler than you think, and it's very hard for actors, and I get caught up in that myself, where you have to do more, do something, and you don't have to do anything. Nothing, and you're better off.
As actors, our goal is to give the best performance possible, but we must realize that our performance will be viewed through the screen, so adapting our movements to the framing of the screen has been and always will be one of the most important aspects towards an actor's make it or break it performance. The same also applies to theater, but instead of performing to the size of your frame, you're performing to the size of your audience. Now, if you're getting value from this video and you want to become the best actor you can be, don't forget to check out our 10-hour acting masterclass, our 2.0 version, linked in the description down below and also in the comment section. Now, let's continue on. Notice how Robin Williams effortlessly inhabits his character's world, impervious to the verbal jabs from Matt Damon.
So what's this? A taster's choice moment between guys?
This is really nice. You got a thing for swans? Is this like a fetish? It's something like maybe we need to devote some time to.
This subtle yet powerful choice sets the tone for the entire scene, establishing Williams' dominance. Moving deeper into the performance, let's examine the acting technique at play. Williams maintains a distinct state of being throughout, a term often synonymous with a character's resting state. Essentially, it's the emotional and energetic disposition a character consistently embodies. Just as you observe different energies among your colleagues, characters project their own unique vibes. Throughout the scene and the film at large, Williams remains anchored in this state, lending authenticity and depth to his portrayal. When crafting a character, adjusting their resting state can be a valuable tool for character development. Now, let's contrast Williams' state of being in this scene with another character he portrays from an entirely different film.
Call her up, Romeo.
Why? So I can realize she's not that smart, that she's f***ing boring? You know, I mean, this girl's like f***ing perfect right now. I don't want to ruin that.
Maybe you're perfect right now. Maybe you don't want to ruin that.
Good morning, Vietnam! Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll. Time to rock it from the Delta to the DMZ. Is that me, or does that sound like an Elvis Presley movie?
Notice the stark contrast. These subtle changes is what we can refer to as a change in character. The same can be viewed for Matt Damon's portrayal, with his character exuding a palpable sense of defiance.
Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't fuck with me. Is this like a fetish? It's something like Maybe we need to devote some time to... Why, so I can realize she's not that smart, that she's fucking boring?
I really am, because I wouldn't have to fucking sit here and watch you fumble around and fuck it up.
Incorporating these two elements we've spoken on today will greatly increase your acting performance, and you'll be using the same techniques as Oscar-winning actors. Your character state of being and owning one's stillness creates a powerful performance starved of distractions, in which the audience has their full attention on you and your performance simply dances off the screen. Until next time, peace.